Oi pessoas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Nerd. Eu estou de volta com mais um episódio aqui de Genshin Impact. Pelo visto vocês gostam de me ver jogando esse jogo. Infelizmente tivemos um probleminha. Eu acabei fazendo com que a missão fosse ativada, tá? A Genio estava aqui conversando com o Alan. E a missão foi ativada antes de eu poder chegar neles com vocês, mas eu consegui gravar, tá? O diálogo e vou colocar pra vocês agora.
The seven dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that two big-time treasure hoarders in MiHoYo and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Two big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before. You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in MiHoYo. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat travel guide then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in MiHoYo and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in MiHoYo recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Bem, como vocês puderam ver, né? Agora a gente tem que investigar um domínio, parece. Eu espero que o áudio não esteja ruim do jogo, tá? Porque eu estou tendo alguns problemas que estão meio bizarros. Ei, não tinha nada ali naquele lugar. Cara, tinha terra ali? Ah. Aquele lugar não tinha aquele formato antes, tinha? Pronto, vamos lá. São ruínas, parece que tem alguma coisa a ver com os caçadores de tesouro. Que eles estavam roubando até do pessoal do abismo, alguma coisa assim, né? Eu não lembro agora a cutscene, tá? Faz tempo já que eu ativei ela. Pra mim não tinha... Opa! Eu vou parar aqui um pouquinho e pegar esse aqui.
Let's light it up!
Valeu.
Adventure time!
Cryo. Eu vou precisar de cryo. Eu não consegui um personagem cryo decente. A Diona é legal, tá? Eu detesto ela. A Titi não serve pra dar dano. Eu espero muito que o jogo me dê a Eula, porque, caramba, eu vou tentar summonar no dia do meu aniversário, tá? Se eu não me engano, sai dia 28 a atualização e dia 29 o banner. Alguma coisa assim. Não tô lembrada agora. Mas eu vou tentar summonar no dia do meu aniversário e ver se vem a Eula. Infelizmente, eu já estou no Soft Pity e só posso gastar 10 tiros, né? 10 desejos. E eu espero muito, assim, de coração, que venha o rerun do banner da Klee, tá? Porque já completou, né, o tempo pra vir o rerun do banner da Klee. Eu quero o banner da Klee. Vamos lá, persiga os ladrões de tesouro. Primeiro,
Faster?
né?
Okay, faster.
A gente confere se não tem nenhum baú aqui, porque eu já deixei baú pra trás nesses domínios. E vocês ficam me gritando nos comentários que eu esqueço.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Não se esqueçam de deixar o like aí embaixo, tá? Compartilha esse vídeo com seus amigos. Vai no Discord do canal, a gente conversa bastante por lá, eu ajudo muita gente. Esse domínio tá
There aren't
muito
many
estranho.
guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Vai, povo. O meu vento tá um pouquinho AP, assim, sabe? É culpa do arco do evento. Esse arco é muito bom pro vento. Eu vou pausar aqui rapidinho, porque eu vou ter que reiniciar essa gravação. Vambora, eu comecei essa gravação de novo aqui, vamos ver se para de me dar problema com o travamento. Tá tudo muito misterioso, eu tô muito curiosa pra saber. Eu pulei qualquer
More
spoiler
signs that a treasure hoarder was here.
que
This should be the
tentaram me
right
dar.
direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Ei, tá, tem um padrão aqui. 3, e aí vem 2. E 2, e aí eu saio. Eu tenho que cair aqui? Ho, ho, ho. Au, au. Que lugar bizarro. Ó, outro baú. Eu tô falando, eu perco esses baús com facilidade. Ah, mentira! Chegamos? Já? A gente já chegou? Eu adoro essa música. Nossa. Eita, credo. Que bizarro.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
É a estátua do Sete.
Why is the statue
Cabeça
of the
pra
seven
baixo brilhando roxo.
hanging upside down?
Credo.
And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
Não encosta.
Hello? Are you okay, mister?
Oh. Yikes.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
Que lugar terrível.
Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Ah! Now what?
Oh.
We can't stay here! Quick! Ah!
Tá, a gente tem que correr e fugir, certo? Certo. Se eu perder baú, tem problema? Não, não tem. Sai fora. Baú. Nossa, meio misterioso, não?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh! Olha só! Quem a gente encontrou?
You cannot spy on the secrets of the abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
Ah, não, ele é Hydro. Por quê?
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
Eu devia ter pego a ficha.
An abyss herald?
Ah. Aqueles que foram mencionados por Dane. O monstro que eu e o Dane estávamos caçando.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
É imparável, né? Não inevitável.
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful! Please don't get cocky!
Solidify!
Ouch!
Order guide you!
Ah, eu posso paralisar ele com o jogo e acabou já. Falei?
This power, it seems familiar.
Não, o pilar do João Lee tá no meio do caminho. Eu não consigo ver. Pronto, muito obrigada.
I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle! Are you okay?
Eu não vi dificuldade nenhuma.
Oh, such a strong enemy! Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
Parece que ele me conhece.
What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nada. nada, vamos embora.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Eu tô sentindo que o trem vai ficar épico.
So,
Olha, o
we meet again.
Leaf.
A little sooner than I had expected.
Eu quero ele muito como personagem. Eu nem sei, eu acho que eu vou economizar tudo depois que eu pegar a Eula e a Cleve pro Leaf.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Sim, senhor.
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Tinha algo ainda mais estranho que o apóstolo do abismo naquela ruína. Morto, a estátua e todos.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Espere, eu me lembro que fui eu que ele
Let's
contratou.
go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss!
Ok, misterioso, misterioso. Pra onde que tem que ir? Haha, é óbvio que eu não vou andando, né? Tá pra cá. Oh!
Think you can get away? Here we go!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Não, você não vai fugir.
Gather.
Yahoo! Wheel of Life. Think you can get away?
Gather.
Eu sei que se eu chegar perto desse cara aqui, ele vai acordar.
Lament. Here. Worthless.
Ah, ele não acordou. Ok. Então a gente segue em frente.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Ah, o pilar do Zhongli.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Talvez não sejam essas coisas que os feiticeiros do abismo estavam procurando.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then,
que será?
why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Eu me lembro que o Diluc já
I
fez
certainly
isso.
don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, These abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Algo que temem mais?
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Misterioso. É claro que eu vou ver no mapa, né? É, não, esse a gente vai ter que ir andando. Ah, caramba. Preguiça de andar tá braba. Vamos por aqui. Aquilo ali é um caçador das ruínas, não é um guarda. E quer apostar quanto? Que aquele ali vai levantar. É só porque eu detesto eles. Nossa, minha recarga de
Order
energia.
guide you.
Eu não disse que ele ia levantar. Eu não disse?
Water gliding.
Stabilize.
Muda pro mente. Aê, valeu.
Yahoo!
Order guide you.
Think you can get away? Useless.
Opa, beleza.
Lament. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
E sim, meu chá está...
Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
Estou um pouco confusa.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was
Khaenri'ah.
destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Ele é de Khaenri'ah. É Khaenri'ah que fala?
Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
Eu não conheço. Eu queria saber. Por que eu tenho memórias de... Ah,
You
ela
have
lembra de
memories
quê?
of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Bizarro.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Vale a pena tentar. Eu acho que é... o Mar de Fogo. A gente já viu o Mar de Fogo, mas eu acho que foi numa
So that's
propaganda.
the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of
Wow.
Khaenri'ah? He said that?
Foi o que eu escutei naquele
That
momento.
destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you
Chicken face.
encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
O que ele aprontou que destruiu o
Paimon
balanço
knows
do
this part
mundo?
really well.
I understand.
Que fez
When you awoke at that
deixou com
time and
raiva.
hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months.
Ah.
Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother?
Oh. É a segunda pista mais importante depois dos 7
Oh,
arcontes.
yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Ah, seria muito mais fácil pergunta pro João Lee.
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with.
Oh.
It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Que horrível.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
Mas na próxima vez que encontrar o Vente, o João Lee,
Let's
com
keep moving.
certeza.
I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Com certeza, João Lee, Vente. Responde. Vocês são os mais velhos deles. Ih, tá longe. Dos arcontes, os mais velhos são o Vente e o João Lee. Aqui tá mais perto. Mas eu tô achando que não foram os arcontes responsáveis por territórios em Teyvat. Na minha opinião, claro. Isso aqui eu preciso.
Stabilize!
Mas eu tenho certeza, eu acho que não foram os arcontes que dominam territórios.
Brace yourself.
Oh,
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Khaenri'ah. So, Did Khaenri'ah have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah.
Ah, cultivador da
Field
terra.
tillers? What a strange name.
Mas, afinal, era uma ferramenta
It's
agrícola?
not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Khaenri'ah like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
Pois é.
After the destruction of Khaenri'ah, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Vagando sem rumo por 500
Once you understand
anos.
more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Time for takeoff.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Uau.
Useless! Lament! Kiss! Kiss! Worthless!
Tchau. Foi tão rápido.
This abyss mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a
Uma
This
carta?
talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
Ah? O príncipe?
What? Is
Cara,
that what
o
it
boss
says?
final vai ser o irmão, não tem jeito. Vai ser o Aether. Né, no meu caso. Né?
Loom of Fate initial operation.
Tear do Destino. Operação inicial.
The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine?
Será que tem a ver com a estátua?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-leaving operation.
Uau!
So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osial, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
Da última vez não conseguimos
What do
derrotar.
they want with Osial?
Será que vão fazer a mesma coisa que nem com o Deval?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge angel. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osial, just as they did Dvalin?
Eles não precisam corromper o Osial.
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osial's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osial's body.
wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Esses apelidos estão ficando cada vez
Very
maiores.
few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
Uma estátua do Venti?
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Eles ainda não conseguiram encontrá-lo, então ainda temos tempo. This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Caramba, os caras
Yes.
é muito diabólico.
According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue,
Uau.
thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What? Eles querem derrubar Celestia? Bem, faz sentido, né? Porque seres humanos, cidade destruída, pelos arcontes. Faz sentido. Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
Aquela estátua parece ser a estátua do arconte anêmico.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Oh, por que ele fez isso? Zombando do poder dos deuses, o achievement. Julgamento sem honra. A gente já tem 30 minutos de vídeo, eu prefiro fazer um vídeo menor, porque tá muito interessante, tá? Então, se vocês gostaram desse vídeo, deixe seu gostei aqui embaixo. Se você não é inscrito no canal, inscreva-se. Se você já é inscrito, não esqueça de acionar as notificações de vídeos novos. Se você quer ajudar a manter meu canal, por favor, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Dá um confere lá no nosso Discord. Ajuda aí o canal a chegar aos 1000 inscritos. Estamos quase lá, falta tão pouquinho. Caramba, eu tô muito curiosa pra saber o que vai virar. Que rolo é esse da Ordem do Abismo? E tá muito, muito curioso. Eu vou ficando por aqui. E até o próximo vídeo no canal. Eu, Nerd, e eu fui! Até a parte 2, que eu acho que eu vou postar logo depois.